The definition of peak is at the highest level, maximum. I kind of like that's a bit of an abstract meaning. But Bleach Core 3 is absolutely peak. We just keep getting amazing moments back to back to back to the power of 3. I don't know why I said that. But the amount of amazing moments we had this season was crazy. From Shunsui bankai, Mayori bankai, Ichigo Uryu with the amazing animation, Ichigo and Uryu, and just even more, bro. So, you know what? I just want to talk about the amazing moments. There's some things I don't really like, and just Bleach Core 3 as a whole. From latest episode, so the Shunsui bankai, to the first episode. Let's talk about Shinsui's bankai, which was the latest episode we just had last week. And oh my god, I just want to give claps to the voice actor of Shinsui. He keeps cooking. I don't know how he does it. The voice he does it. I heard he even voices some characters we know. I just put in the board or the, you know what I mean. But oh my god, the way he said bankai, cutting. I'm not even gonna try to say it. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Maybe I wasn't really the biggest fan when he pauses between bankai and the actual name. But yeah, it's just amazing. The one thing I love about this episode was how they just changed it from the manga. Where before the manga it used to be the way they depicted Shunsui bankai was it was dark and gloomy, very scary, and yeah. But this one, they made it more like a theatrical play. That took me like 5 times to even say the word theatrical. But yeah, so they made it more like a theatrical play. They made it more Japanese, traditional. I don't really know much about it, but like, I just love the whole idea where it's just yellow, especially when he uses this, like he does it like a pose in front of a tree. It's just absolutely amazing, and I just didn't even think of it. I didn't even think about it like that. So yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Next thing is Lil Barrow's wings, which used to be yellow, and then now it's green. Although green really suits him, I still think the yellow was a bit better because the yellow is more of a holiness vibe, and that's Lil. That's his whole character, which he looks down upon sinners, aka Soul Reapers, and yeah. So I feel like angels are meant to have like white or yellowish wings, and obviously with the yellow background, the yellow and yellow just won't really match. So I get why they did green, but it's not really as good. Last thing, when they depicted the last slash, which in Act 4 basically, oh my god, it was just amazing. And I felt like they put all the animation just into that, where like the cloak was moving, the little red strip you see, and then boom, the camera just moves to Shunsui. I mean, it's not crazy animation, but like it was really nice, and it just ended it off. But the one thing I don't really like was people was hyping it, and they were saying, "Oh, we have staffs from episode 6," which, if you don't know, is Yu v Yama, which is one of the best episodes, probably the best animated episode we had so far. So when you hear that, you were expecting big things, and obviously they didn't have everyone from episode 6. Like I heard they didn't have like the direct. I don't know animation like that, but anyway, they didn't have everyone. But like, this episode didn't even feel remotely close to episode 6. And I know there isn't much movements. I do like the animation. It's still decent. But like, it's not episode 6. It's not even Uryu v Ichigo level. It's not, yeah. So, you know what? I'm not even going to go on that tangent. But yeah, Shunsui bankai is just perfectly depicted in my opinion. So yeah, you know what? Let's move on. Now let's talk about Pernida versus Mayori. And I heard that's actually how you say Pernida. It's not Pernida. So yeah, it's Pernida. But yeah, anyway. This episode is more like a mixed good, mixed bad episode. Like, we all know the CGI is bad. I don't care if you're all coping. It's not just 2 seconds. Anytime you see Pernida after the reveal, it is bad. Apart from when he was crawling, that was really creepy. And they did that really well. So I like that part. And maybe when you see the behind of Pernida hand, so like when the shadow's like over the hand, it actually looks alright. It looks passable. There's nothing to go crazy about. But yeah, I wasn't really happy about, and I'm really worried about the next episode. So this week's episode, as I'm recording, like, because there's gonna be more hands, there's gonna be more CGI, sadly, and I don't know if they're gonna do it well. But the flashback for Nemu I think that's her name. Yeah, Nemo. Oh, that really looks good from the leaks I'm seeing. There's the leaks, yeah, if you want to see it. So, although Pernida wasn't the best thing of this episode, Mayori, everything to do with Mayori was absolutely amazing. The bankai is absolutely perfect. I can't even tell if it's CGI or not. I assume it's CGI, but the lighting is just so good. And I think maybe that's the problem with Pernida CGI. I can't even speak. I think that's the problem because even with just the lighting, I feel like they were doing movement. The way he was moving was like a game, bro. It was like, I don't know. He looked very NPC-like. So that was another problem with that. But Mayori Bankai, let's stick to that. Mayori Bankai is absolutely perfect. And another thing with Mayori is the voice actor again, bro. Shunsui and Mayori's voice actor. I've been focusing on the voice acting and they always kill it, bro. Absolutely. I love the dub version of him. And I want to see it when it comes out for this episode. But like, it is absolutely perfect. Especially when he does the I'm not even going to do it on video. But like when he does the little laugh at the end of the video. Oh my god. It is just amazing. It might seem like I'm glazing. But I'm not, bro. It's just amazing, bro. And it's just a highlight of the episode. So now let's talk about Renji versus Uryu. When we heard this in the leaks, I was like, damn, yo, there's an extra fight for Renji, because last Cour we seen him show his bankai, and basically that was the only thing he did from then. And he also joined that battle v Yua. I don't know why he was there. It was a bit random, but anyway, he got smoked, and then after that he didn't do anything. But Renji here, even though he took an L, I am so proud of him. Like, this is a fight to be proud of. He put up a fight. He fought the same guy who basically has the antithesis, which is just a Uno reverse card. He didn't use it against Renji, so yeah, it kind of shows Renji's a bit weak. But this guy beat Senjumaru and he beat Ichigo. And let's be real, Renji put up a better fight than both of them combined. I know Uryu said that he wasn't really trying, but let's be real. When you send 2 nukes on his head, that is trying. He is trying to kill him. And that's the one thing I didn't really like about this fight. But can we talk about the animation? Like, god damn, this is one of the episodes where just the animation was just there. Because to be honest, Bleach, I feel like everyone just glazes Bleach animation, which is not even that good. Like, we had few episodes here and there, like you are and Yama. That's the only one which is like a 9 out of 10. The rest is a bit mid. Movement's not really there. But Uryu v Renji, the choreography, the movements, Uryu going dodging it and shit. Oh my god, this episode was just And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about Renji v Uryu. I hope Rukia has another fight to show her bankai again, because if Renji's getting it, I feel like Rukia deserves it, and I think that would be perfect for anime only fights. Next moment, it's not even a fight, but it's a character that pops up, and you see it in the episode, which is just a setup episode, where the camera's just moving up. The black balls, pause. The black balls are moving sideways, and like they're moving away. And you just see Aizen with the crisp jawline. That guy is moving, bro. He has been moving for years. I think ever since he went to Muken, he was moving. Like, I feel like Muken and Muin is just... Yeah, okay, I need to shut up. But yeah, Aizen's just... is so hyped. And I feel like he's being a cunt, especially when he speaks to Rukia, where he says, oh, congratulations to being promoted as a... I'm assuming lieutenant or captain. But it's so premature because Yukitake, just last episode, he was killed. He was dead. And you're just saying that, come on, man. And the next thing he says is, why crush them with your sword when you can just crush them with your spiritual pressure? Bro, you're the only guy who can do that. Why are you saying that as if they can do that? Come on. Like, Aizen just knows he's so much powerful than the rest. And he's not even treating them like proper captains. He's just treating them like kids, bro. Yeah, this was an amazing moment. I don't really have much to say. But, like, every time you see Aizen, it's just Aizen. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to Uryu again. Uryu facing Ichigo and Uryu facing Senjumaru. Bro, how many times do I need to say this guy needs to be stopped? I'm actually starting to hate this guy, because before 1000 Blood Year, and even when I read it, I was like, this guy's decent. You know, I like him, because even in the manga, he wasn't on this level of BS, bro. He's just killing people left, right, and center. I mean, technically he's not, because the only person he kills is Senjumaru. He's not gonna do that to Ichigo, and I don't know the fate for Renji, because he didn't even appear in this episode for Shunsui's bankai. So, Maybe he killed Renji. If he did, it's on site, bro. Because he killed him. Basically, Rukia and Renji don't even get together. Sorry if I spoiled it. Sorry. You know what? I don't really care. But anyway, let's actually talk about the fight. With Ichigo and Uryu, I think this is the best animated episode of the Cour. It's really good, and I think I already talked about where the choreography... Oh, no, I said that for Renji. But the choreography for this one especially is really, really nice. The dodging, the camera movements, it was a really, really good episode. And the thing I love about Cour 3, the way they just expand the manga. Because let's be real, in the manga, they just talk and then he shoots an arrow in the ground. And then he basically gets shot. I can't even speak. He basically gets shot by Lil Barrel. And yeah, that's it. So imagine all that episode was just anime new content. And it's just absolutely amazing. And the ending is Lil Barrel doesn't shoot him. He actually shoots them. I mean, shoots, not the Royal Guards. He actually shoots Ichigo. And boom, I was absolutely shocked. Like, Uryu. This is not the same Uryu in Cour 3. I mean, in the manga. Because in the manga, you can just tell he's not with the bad guys. He's gonna betray them. But now, I have no clue. I can truly say I have no clue if he's gonna stay with the bad guys or he's gonna do the same thing. I think he's gonna do the same thing. But this is so convincing. So I want to know, for anime-only watchers, if they're actually convinced by this. Because in the manga, it was plain as daylight that he was gonna betray them. But with this, it's just obvious. Oh yeah, I didn't say for this part where Ichigo, he basically reveals he's a Quincy by when he gets hit by the arrow on the neck. He is a blue vein. I think that's how you even say it. But when Uryu was shocked, it was actually kind of a good moment. But I wish they expanded it. Like I wish there was like a dialogue of him saying, "How'd you get that? Since when were you a Quincy?" and something like that. But maybe in Cour 4 we will get that. But yeah, that's the only thing I gotta say about this fight. Next is obviously Uryu v Senjumaru. And yeah, I don't really like this fight. I'm being for real. Like, especially when it's being played out at the same time as Yua and Ichibei. It just felt like this fight was too small. Senjumaru gets killed very easily. But even though he uses the antithesis, so I'm going to allow it. Because he didn't use that for Ichigo and Renji. So technically he was going easy on them if he wasn't using the ability. If you get what I mean? But yeah, I felt like the Senjumaru and Uryu, I wish it was more like a separate thing. Or maybe they had more in the episode. Like more screen time, I mean. But yeah, I wasn't really a fan of this episode. I mean, not this episode. I keep saying episode, but I'm not really a fan of this fight. I wonder if you guys are, but yeah, this fight wasn't it for me. And that's it. Yo, I mean, this Cour has just been amazing. I mean, the love that people like Shunsui been getting throughout the whole of Thousand Blood. I didn't even realize how much Shunsui has improved as a character. He's gone beyond levels. He is like maybe S tier, especially in the episode with Aizen. I think maybe the episode after actually, where he literally did a speech where he didn't even do that in the manga, where when you get everyone and they need to use the spirit ball to get a more spiritual pressure to go up to the royal palace, he did a full-on speech for everyone. It's just so nice, and I wish the manga was just, they expanded more of him being more of a leader. But yeah, that part was just amazing. Cour 3 is amazing, and it's very interesting that they're gonna end the Cour with the Basby and Jugram past and fight. I don't think Jugram's gonna face Uryu, so that's very interesting. So I wonder what Cour 3 is gonna have, and I hope Cour 3 is gonna be as good or maybe even better than Cour 1. That's all I gotta say. Yo, like, subscribe, you get me, and yeah, see ya.